The reason this story is so romantic is because it revolves around what ifs. What if you met someone that changed your life? What if you almost got together, then finally did, years later? What if you fell in love and built a life together? Then what if you lost it all, one day? Emma and Dexter meet by chance on 15 July 1988. This spontaneous night turns into 20 years of friendship and many lessons along the way. These are the lessons of life and love, one day. From that initial electricity, their dynamic cushions into friendship, a chance to share life's ups and downs. Emma, initially so full of purpose, loses herself in the disappointment of all her ambitions. Dexter, torn by loss, stumbles his way, using stimulants to shut down his emotions. While she hides away in a job she hates, postponing her dreams into a one-day wager, his subtle taste of being a D-list celebrity goes straight to his head. At this point in time, it's hard to see what they really have in common. That first night turns into something more because they both put in the effort.
Call me, or I'll call you. But either way, one of us will call it. Doesn't matter who. It's not a competition. Is what I'm saying. You don't lose by calling.
Yeah, I understand.
They get to know each other and build a real friendship. That sort of communication is central for relationships to thrive. Yet, it might not be enough. Despite the spark that brings them together, Dexter isn't emotionally ready to be with her. He opens up,
I fancy you.
only to hurt her in the same breath.
It's just my problem is that I fancy pretty much everyone.
Dexter is accustomed to being desired and uses that to his advantage.
It's like you want me to still fancy you, but I should always just be off to one side somewhere, twinkling away for you.
She's not wrong. He needs to work through the messiness of his emotions and live through his mistakes.
We're not friends anymore, Dex. We're just not. Maybe it's just done.
What's done?
Us! The friendship. I mean, you said it yourself. There's no point getting sentimental about it. Move on, one in, one out.
I wasn't talking about us. I mean, we're Dex and Em. Aren't we?
Even when they're moving in different directions, they can still tell each other how they really feel. They are comfortable enough to show who they really are. With time apart, they realize how much they value each other.
I've missed you.
I've missed you too.
No, but I've missed you so much. There have been so many things that I wanted to talk to you about, but you weren't there.
And that second chance enables them to experience their relationship in a different way. Dexter finally matures and realizes he wants to be with her.
Well, I've been thinking about it. A lot. You and me.
Our time's passed.
How can you know that unless we give it a try?
Because I know, Dexter. Because I've met someone else, and because I'm not just something you can resort to when every other option has been exhausted.
That's not what's going on.
You can't just rock up here when you're on your uppers and think good old Emma can always fall back on her. I am not the consolation prize, okay?
I do not think that. It's the opposite.
The beauty of a potential relationship doesn't matter if the timing is off. Then they're just two ships passing in the night. Both need to be in the right frame of mind and ready to commit. And how beautiful it is when they finally do. The beauty of Emma and Dexter's love story is that they choose each other and grow together. We watch them make mistakes and fail. Over time, they let go of the one-day wager, waiting to do what they really want, say what they really feel, and finally live their truth. Dexter stops indulging his ego and pursuing a path that looks good to other people. Emma stops deluding herself and procrastinating her goals to someday, and commits to consistently working on what she loves, to write. It's those small acts, all that bad writing, that will eventually turn into something meaningful. It's the only way to get better. Once they find their footing, being together feels absolutely right. and they can relish the fact that their bond is stronger because it's grounded in a friendship that's lasted all these years.
We grew up together. I liked that.
The significance of certain events can only be seen in retrospect. They can look back on their what-ifs and wonder what would have happened if they hadn't met, if things had been different in any way on a single day.
Imagine one selected day struck out of your life and think how different its course would have been. Think for a moment of the long chain of iron or gold, of thorns or flowers that would never have bound you, but for the formation of the first link on that memorable day.
This is true for both the good and bad. Sometimes the latter comes too soon. And that's exactly why we have to remember to cherish the time we have now. To not waste a day shying away from what we feel and simply go for it. How lucky to experience a love like that.